temporarily get access to that emote, stuff like that. I believe you could like specially color your name or text or stuff like that. Since they just launched the channel points on Kick, it's incredibly limited what you can do. The only thing that you can do through Kick itself is to do a not that big of a deal, right? The message is just a normal message. It doesn't get pinned. It just kind of moves fast, just like everyone else's messages. But it does highlight in a special color, and it stands out. You know, right now, if you give the
Why
sub
didn't you
on
go
Kick,
pink
that
with
stands
LED?
out in chat. Well, if you use your channel points, that'll also stand out in chat. Um, and that's really it right now. They don't have anything else. I would hope that eventually they will have maybe a special badge that I could give you
No,
guys,
but
or
I'm
maybe a
about to
special
have some of
emote
that
I can
apple.
give you guys. But right now, they haven't implemented anything like that. So I did
I
as
eat
much
that
as I
apple.
could with the very basic stuff that's available. As more gets unlocked and becomes available, I will do it for you. Okay. So there you go. That's all we can really do right now. Now, long term, we could try to think of more stuff. Right now, all right. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on
He
this.
doesn't.
I would love to
Spoiler alert.
hear what you think about channel points, how they can be implemented. Because the thing is, channel points obviously can be used for things other than just stuff in chat, right? Like, for example,
Huh? Like what, Bill?
I'm sure certain streamers will be like, oh, well, if you redeem a certain amount of channel points, I'll do something for you on stream. Maybe I'll give you a special shout out, or, you know, I do a dance or something. Who knows, right? I could definitely see that happening. But I guess we'll have to see how things go moving forward. All right. I don't know how fast people will accumulate these points. Right now, they gave me 1 million points. I'm serious. I have 1 million points to use. In fact, would you
Aren't
guys like
real
to see a
points.
demo? I'm going to do a demo highlighted message right now. I'm going to do one in green. Okay. So if you're in my Kick chat right now, you're about to see an example. This is what it looks like. See that?
Wow.
So it shows your name in the color, and then it says you would more than that. But anyway, yeah, they gave me 1 million points, so I can have unlimited highlighted messages if I want. Oh, big deal, right? But maybe eventually we could think of something else, right? We could think of something good. Like if you save up a ton of points and you redeem them, you get something that's like a reaction from me or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to think about it, right? We'll have to think about it. Maybe if you do like, I don't know, a ridiculous amount of points, I'm guaranteed to answer your question no matter what it is. But then again, people might be upset with the answer. Who knows? We'll have to figure it out, right? We'll talk about this. Brand
Upset with
new.
the answer? You
It
mean when
just
you
got
lie?
implemented. All right. And let's see how it works. Already I'm earning points. Basically, like I said, every 5 minutes you watch, you earn 10 points. So if you do the math, every 2 hours, you would earn what
No.
why can't I do the math? I'm being stupid. Like 240 points, something like that. Yeah. So you basically you can get a highlighted message like every stream if you want.
Okay.
That's good, right? To get a highlighted message every single stream. So there you go.
What's up, team?
Let's see how it goes to see how quickly
What's up, Snort Report?
people earn these points and how it goes.
What's up, Snorters?
I would hope that Kick will add more. I don't just want it to be highlighted messages or silly little things. Like I would like to give you guys exclusive stuff. Like maybe we could have a channel points section of emotes, badges, and specialty stuff just for you guys. But right now, they haven't implemented that. I would hope that they will long term. All right. But hey, this is better than nothing. Remember, we used to have penne points over on Twitch. Now we have King's
Would it be easier to
Favor.
make
That's
a
what I'm
whole new
calling it.
one or just change
King's
the name?
Favor. You earn King's Favor by watching the channel. And then you can get highlights and, you know, stuff like that as a reward for earning the King's Favor. There you go. Well, I know you like penne points, but it's too old. Penne points is such an old meme, and we don't even use that meme anymore, so that's stupid. Kickapoo, how are you? Good to see you. Okay.
He's rocking that flamingo shirt today. Nice, though.
FYI, there's already news and people are talking about it, so I might as well address it. As of yesterday, Kick completely changed the way that their partner program works.
Definitely.
What do I mean by that? Well, up to now, if you wanted to become a Kick partner, what that meant was that you need to hit certain criteria of how many viewers you have on each stream, how many overall viewers you have in a month, how many followers you have in a month, how many paid subs you have in a month, how much you stream in a month, all of that. And if you hit those criteria, you could apply for full-time Kick partner. And if you got it, what would happen is when you stream, you get paid an hourly rate to stream on Kick. Now, to be clear, I have no idea what the hourly rate is because I didn't apply for it, because there was always this big catch to it.
What?
Okay? The catch was as follows. If you became a full-time partner on Kick, you
Huh?
couldn't stream anywhere else.
True.
You were
You're
not
making the
allowed to
agreement.
co-stream. So that means I would have to only stream on Kick and not stream on YouTube. And then that would be
Facts.
just stupid. My YouTube audience is much bigger than my Kick audience. I mean, can I give you an example? So the podcast just started and we don't have that many viewers yet, but we have 174
Yeah,
viewers
where
on
is
YouTube
Toxic
right now.
Cast?
And we currently have 84 viewers on Kick. So we have more than double the viewership on YouTube right now
Double.
than I have on Kick. Do you see? So, and that's pretty standard. Like usually we have 2 times, sometimes even 3 times the number of viewers on YouTube that we have on Kick. I earn ad revenue for streaming on YouTube. You see? So I would not want to abandon YouTube streaming. Also, particularly, I can stream at 1440p on YouTube. Well, I can only stream at 1080p quality on Kick. They have a limitation on Kick. You see? So because of that, I wouldn't want to only stream on Kick. My audience is primarily on YouTube. I understand that.
Everybody
And I don't want to
loves
just jump
Twitch.
ship because it means I can make some extra money a month. And I don't even know how much it would be. All right. So why am I bringing this up today?
I
Well, there was a
promise you
big
Phil's
update
not
on
gonna
Kick
jump.
overnight.
That boy can't
Basically,
jump.
now they've changed the criteria. Now you can be a partner on Kick, stream on Kick, you get paid to stream on Kick, and you can still co-stream to other sites. They've completely changed the criteria. Now, the difference is you get paid less. But considering the fact that I'm not getting paid at all to stream on Kick because there's no ad revenue to go around, right? Anything is better than
Why
nothing.
does he think
So we'll
revenue?
see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to get approved or not. According to their criteria, I do qualify, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get it. They selectively choose who they decide is in their partner program. And it might be that I'm just not big enough. And I'll be honest with you guys, if they
So
turn me
interesting.
down, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to
Okay.
change anything from what I'm doing now anyway. I'm going to continue to co-stream. You know, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Maybe if I continue to keep building my viewership on Kick, it'll be more likely that they'll approve it. But I'll be honest, I'm not feeling so good about it because I barely qualify. I'm like this close to, I'm like qualifying. I am qualifying, but I'm like this, I'm like the edge of it. So I wouldn't be shocked if they say no. And if they say no, it's not a big deal. In
Huh.
truth, I don't think it affects anything. Like, I don't think it would change the quality of streams. I don't think anything. The only thing is I have to enable this setting that says you're co-streaming because
Hates
then they
having to.
know that I'm co-streaming and I make this certain rate or whatever for streaming. But again, I don't know what the rate is. I did ask them that. I applied and I said, hey, you know, just so you know, the reason I'm doing this is because you changed your criteria. I am going to co-stream on YouTube. So I'm curious what they're going to say if I do get you know, if I do get approved or not. I don't know. So
He will be
anyway,
mad. Spoiler alert.
let's see what happens. Hey, if I get approved, that's amazing. It's literally just some extra income for doing what I'm already doing. And here's the truth, too.
You only gave until
The
you
last few
4
months, things have
stars?
been slow in regards to overall viewership. But why is that? Because there's nothing going on in the realm of gaming. When I do have something special going on, like, oh, there's a special show with a guest or whatever, you notice my viewership has been sky high. But
Hi,
outside
hi.
of that, gaming has been very dead this year. The few games that have been the biggest, most successful games like Monster Hunter Wilds or Split, what's the other one? Split, not
Fiction?
Split Decision. The one that's the
Co-op.
co-op game, right?
I don't
I
have
didn't
enough.
play them. They're not my style. They're not games that I'm going to be playing.
No
So
co-op.
because
I
of
have
that,
no co-op in my life.
you know, I'm doing what I can,
Oh.
but playing
He has his
Suikoden
soulmate, remember.
HD Remaster, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and Atomfall is probably not going to bring in big views. You know what I'm saying? But later this year, when we start actually getting more high-profile games, that could change. So let's see how the year goes. And, you know, that's excellent if I do end up getting more viewership or whatever. then maybe this wouldn't even be an issue and I will just qualify for the partnership. I don't know. But let's see what happens. Okay? Let's see what happens. So, I mean, two very positive things, right? So, number one, we've got channel points for Kick viewers, which you could start earning immediately and you can redeem for a highlighted message, and the possibility that I may become a partner on Kick, but I don't know. We'll see. If it, again, like I said, if it doesn't happen, I'm not disappointed or sad or
Yes, he
angry.
is. I
I'm doing
promise
good
you.
right now. Like, no lie,
Heard.
I'm doing good. Already this month on Kick, things are great with the amount of gifted subs and things I've been getting.
Great.
I'm not upset with my Kick performance at all. I'd be stupid to be.
Take that ear.
Okay?
Eat the
All
what?
right, good stuff. Now, let's talk about the other side of the equation here. Let's talk about what we're already doing, the goals that we're hitting, the success that I'm having, because we need to figure out what we're going to do as rewards for you guys supporting me so much. Okay? Cool. So if you don't know, I have now had 12 straight streams of hitting all of my goals. 12. That's stupendous. Thank you guys so much. Okay? By the way, Tangy Flavor is our first person to redeem channel points on Kick, and they said, I saw your birth chart. It adds up. You act like a Mars in Libra really bad. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. But thanks for using the highlighted message and watching the content. There you go, Tangy Flavor.
Tangy flavor.
Okay, so 12 straight streams of hitting my support goals. Thank you so much for that. Let's keep that momentum going today. First stream today is Atomfall Endgame. And what I mean by that is we are at the end of the robotics wing quest / plot line. I don't know what's at the end of it, but we're about to find out. Then we have a choice. We can either go investigate the medical wing, which we've ignored and haven't done anything in yet, or we can just go straight to the central processing unit and turn it on. And I believe that lets you get to Oberon. And I think Oberon is the end of the game.
Oh, I thought
So
he was actually
let's see
talking
how it
about
goes today. I literally don't know what I want to do. I'm sure some of you will know better than me if there's meaningful stuff to do or not left in the game. I'm not doing all the side questing. The game has an insane amount of side quests, and I'm just not going to do most of them because at this point, people are already saying, hey, when are you going to finish
that. Stop
Atomfall and
blaming
do
me.
other games? So there we go. We're kind of in that stage where I want to wrap it up with Atomfall. Okay. So that's today's main stream. I'm hoping to make great progress and hopefully even get towards, or if not, beat the game. No guarantee we'll beat it today, and that's okay if we
Not
don't.
be.
I definitely could do it again next week and try to wrap it up then. But let's see how today goes. I'm excited to see where the game takes us. Okay. Tonight on the late stream, it is the absolute guaranteed conclusion of Pirate
Click those.
Yakuza in Hawaii. We are in the final segment, which takes about another hour because of the amount of cutscenes and everything. We're going to finally see the conclusion of that game tonight. Finally, after 2 months and 40 hours of gameplay, we're going to wrap it up. And then we're probably going to beat that early. Like, probably that's going to be only within an hour. So we're going to have extra time. So I'll stick around and hang out with you guys. And we'll do like an extra hour of chill with Phil where we just kind of, shoot the shit and have a good hangout session. Okay? So that's tonight's stream. Tomorrow is my final consecutive streaming day of the week. That's right, this is a shorter week for me because remember what I told you guys, I'm going to have some extra time with my wife this weekend. Last week was our wedding anniversary and we didn't get to do anything for it. We were busy. So now we're actually going to do some stuff tomorrow, or not, excuse me, this weekend, over the weekend. We have stuff planned that we're going to be doing together. So that's going to be fun. So anyway, because of that, I'm not here Friday or Saturday. So tomorrow will be my final streaming day of the week. Now, here's the deal. Tomorrow's daytime stream will either be more blueprints or more Minecraft. Okay? It could be either. Now, I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure at all. All right? Should I do more blueprints tomorrow or should I do Minecraft? Both playthroughs have been very fun. Both playthroughs so far are chill times with the viewers. With blueprints, there's so many puzzles and things to solve, and we're having great interactions and engagement, talking with each other, trying to figure them out. And we're getting further and further into the game, and it's getting better, right? I feel like every time that we're doing a run now, I think we did 5 days. We're going to start day 6 next time we play, I think. or maybe it's day 7 next time. I'm not sure. They've been great. We're unlocking more new rooms, okay, and more good stuff, okay? So I'm really enjoying that. On the flip side of
God
that,
damn, how much?
Minecraft, in 4 hours, I've done stuff in Minecraft that took me like dozens of hours the first run. We've already found diamond. You know, the best element, the one you want to make everything out of. Yeah, we already found it, which is crazy to think of. So it's like, gee, what should I do? You know, what order? Let me put it this way. For me, I think, by the way, I just got a tremendous amount of support on Kick, and I'm going to shout that out in a second. Thank you to Jim. That is amazing of you. So I'll shout that out in a sec. I think we
Fucking
should do Blueprints tomorrow, and I think we should do Minecraft on Sunday, and here's why. Blueprints we played, what was it, Monday? So this way, we'll
why is he
be playing it
stretching
kind
the
of in order,
bow like
and then since we do Blueprints
that
tomorrow,
is
we'll
a
do
play
Minecraft
like
on
a
Sunday.
geek could do.
Also, for variety purposes, if we need another stream of Atomfall to complete the game, we could do that Monday. And then it's real variety. We're not doubling up on anything. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. I think maybe tomorrow we'll do more Blueprints. And then tomorrow night on the late stream, it is the return of Smart Guys. That's right. Smart Guys we have not done in a very long time because last week my special guest host couldn't make it due to an emergency. Well, they will be here on Thursday night for Smart Guys. And the way we're doing Smart Guys this week is very different. This is not going to be a show where we're going through step-by-step recaps of Raw and SmackDown. Instead, what we're going to do is go through the actual WrestleMania card. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to go through each match and talk about the plot line and the
Match.
build-up and how these matches have come to be. And talk about, do we like it? Do we not
Hello, it
like
is
it?
me.
Do we think the match
It
will be
is
good?
I.
Who do
It
we
is
think is going
me.
to win the match, etc.? All right. I think that would actually be a
Oh,
much
good,
better
Dasher Pie.
Smart
I'm glad
Guys
you're here
than us doing
because
the
I
blow
don't
by
know
blows
Minecraft,
of the last
but he
couple of
sure
weeks
doesn't
of the
either.
show. So that's going to be fun. And of course, my third and final special guest host will be revealed. I have kept it a complete secret and no one has guessed it. I think it's going to be an actually really great episode. I think it's actually going to get people talking. It's going to be very hype. Let's put it that way. But no
Very
one knows
hype.
who it is yet. You're going to find out
They do.
tomorrow night. Okay? So good stuff. Then I'm off Friday and Saturday. When I come back on Sunday, like I said, it'll probably be Minecraft and more Disco Elysium. And then on Monday,
I thought he was
the
done with disco.
21st, for my daytime
So
stream,
had
I'm
him
going to be
reading too
doing
much.
an abridged podcast so that I can do my WrestleMania Super Show. What this will be is me giving the blow by blow about what happened during WrestleMania.
The
Okay.
blow by blow.
And
God, Phil. Wrestling.
I'm going to have some special guests. I've already confirmed
Always
one.
special
I'm going to
guests.
try to get 2 more. I'm going to try to get all the hosts back for segments on this show to give their opinions on what was the best and the worst of WrestleMania. Plus, obviously, I'm going to be doing a big show of me doing everything together. So, good stuff. What do you
Good
mean the
stuff.
Minecraft
Got
is
it?
falling over? Nothing's falling over. Everything's good. Anyway, so that's the deal. That's what's
Good.
coming up for the next week. I hope that sounds good to everyone. So before we get to talking about goals, because we got to talk about what we want for our next goal reward, it's time for shout outs. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Chaco just gifted 25 subs on Kick, which is why this is going absolutely crazy right now. So if you do the math, 25 subs is $125 of support from Jim already. Thank you
Of
so much, Jim.
125
That is
days, 19
amazing.
hours,
Let's
and
get Jim on the
23 minutes.
leaderboard.
What does Pocket Edition mean? Like, I know there's different edition or
Boom,
different
we go
like
from
versions
0
of the
to
game. Bill was kind
125
of
just like
complaining
that.
about
We
it
are
when he was
already
trying to
very
get his
close to hitting our goal for this stream. Thank you so much, Jim. Now,
trying to get his
Jim,
McDonald's.
FYI, that earns you
skins.
the VIP badge
What is
on
Pocket
Kick.
Edition?
I don't know if you even knew that, but you've earned yourself a VIP badge. If you want to tell me, would you like the badge yourself or would you like to gift it to someone? You let me know. I would be more than happy to do either. It's your prerogative. So please tag me in chat. I'll actually type in chat so you can tag me easily. Tag me in chat and let me know, would you like the VIP badge or should I give it to somebody else? Okay? Cool. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
okay. Pocket Editions. That makes sense.
Gift it to
I'm a
someone.
noob.
He wants me to just
But
gift
yeah,
it
that
to
makes total
someone.
sense.
Oh, wow. All right, how about this? Now, this is going to be fun.
How does Phil get any
The
gifted
first
subs?
person to use their channel points to redeem and do a special message in chat right now, I will give the VIP badge to. So whoever already has earned 200 channel
No
points,
one
redeem them
cares,
right
Phil.
now, and
Get
I
to
will give you the
get to
VIP
your
badge and
game.
kick chat. It goes to Quanaminthi. Quanaminthi. All right, hold on. I got to get your name here. All right, I'm going to give you the badge. They earned it. Wow, that was fast. They were quick to the punch there. All right, so we go to roles, we go to VIP. Here it is, and this is OUANAMINTHE. There it is.
Taco.
Congrats to
I just
Owanaminth or Owanaminthi, however you pronounce your name. You just became a VIP, and thank you so very, very much to Jim
okay,
for
the
25
Bedrock umbrella. I kept
freaking
hearing
gifted
that word.
subs.
Phil kept crying about Bedrock
And
Edition. Bedrock Edition.
sadly,
I
the
in Bedrock
SJB
Edition?
was just a little bit too slow. The SJB just tried to do it, but they were slow to the draw.
Alexa, turn
They
fan
ended up
light
being
red.
the second person to do it, so they did not get it. But nice try, SJB. All right. So already we got some use out of channel points. We may do it like that from now on. Okay? No, Tangy was before. Tangy did his mission way before. What are you talking about? Stop that right now. Tangy did a message way before that.
Skipping that.
Let's continue on. I have some tips to
That
shout
makes
out
sense.
here.
Okay, so PC's running on Java backend.
Let's see what we've got.
Do that.
Beaver Bother did a $1.50 tip, and he says, "Will you do the chicken jockey meal at Chick-fil-A?" I don't think there is one. I think you guys have been
Oh,
memeing
Beaver
or something.
Bother's
Someone
really
said
trying to
something about
fuck
a
with
chicken
Phil.
lava sandwich, and that doesn't exist. And now you're talking
It
about
does.
a
It's
chicken
at
jockey meal. I don't
Dave's.
think that exists
Dave's
either. Let me
chicken,
check
you
some
fucking
stuff.
idiot.
Yep, doesn't exist.
It does. It's Dave's hot chicken. He keeps. I don't know why Phil is like eyes locked on Burger King. Nope, doesn't exist. Burger King.
Nope, doesn't exist.
Burger King.
Okay. Oh,
I know
apparently there's a
Java.
song in the Minecraft movie
I
about
know
lava
Python and
chicken.
Java.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. So it is. It's a meme from the movie that I don't understand because I didn't see the movie. Okay.
It's a meme from the movie I
All
didn't
right.
see. Phil,
Continuing
I
on.
didn't see the movie and I know it's a meme.
Got
God,
a $1.02 tip.
is that
A
126?
troll.
Good life, Phil.
Ignore them. A $2 tip.
Ignore them. No, you acknowledged it. So
Someone wants me to say a phrase with a specific name in it, but I don't want to say it because I don't know who the person is, and it might be insulting or it might be something toxic, and I'm not going to do it.
Phil, if you
No,
didn't
I don't
do
just
things
want to
because
say
you
stuff
didn't
out
know
loud and then
things, you
end up
wouldn't do
like insulting someone. This isn't
fuck off. Since when does Phil
this isn't the
not like
freaking
insulting people?
where you can buy that. What's that place where you buy a video from someone? I forget what it's called. But no, we're not doing that. And then I got
Cameo?
a $2.22
God,
tip
you're
from
a
a big
fucking idiot.
throbbing, you know what? Do you like any sports? If I were to choose a sport to follow and watch, it would be American football.
Competitive eating
the
hot dog
NFL.
championship.
Um,
Cat and me, watch it.
but to be quite honest, I
Dead
just don't
silence.
have time. It's very time
Have
consuming
time.
to follow sports. You have to watch a tremendous amount of games and be invested and know all the players and know the ins and outs of the
You don't have
leagues
to
and
be
everything.
invested. You can
And I used
enjoy
to do it.
things
I actually, for a
casually.
couple years, 2-3 years there, I was actually very into the NFL and I liked it. That was like the mid 2000s era when you had uh the brothers who were quarterbacks on different teams.
The
One of them was the
brothers. He can't
quarterback.
even.
Oh, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. When one was the quarterback of
He's
the Colts and one
pretending
was
to
the
be this
quarterback of the
fucking dumb.
Giants. Like I followed it then for a couple of years. I actually really enjoyed following it, but I haven't followed it in very, very long. So yeah, I just don't have time. Thank you there. By the way, Adam had either re-upped or upped their membership earlier. So Adam actually has a membership here today that I want to count. So thank you, Adam, for that. And Sarah just popped her 2-year
Don't be
celebratory
talking about
message
Sarah popping it.
on YouTube for being a 2-year member. The best 2 years of my life. I love our community. Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah
All
needs
right.
help. 220. So sad.
All right.
So.
All right, please stop spamming the kick chat. I understand you guys are trying to meme, but please don't spam the entire chat so people can actually talk. All right.
Guys, stop spamming
Please
them.
calm down. I don't want to moderate. I don't. I just want to chill and relax with you guys today. Okay.
You're
All
working,
right.
dude. Justice for Tangy. You're on the clock, big boy.
Okay. So,
One day I'll try Minecraft Asher Pie.
in regards to upcoming rewards, all right. In regards to upcoming rewards, we got to figure out what we want to do because yesterday I came up with a new idea instead of just doing DSP tries it food constantly, and everyone shot down the idea and said it was terrible. All
Was
right. But then when I
horrible.
asked what's an alternative, no one came up with anything viable whatsoever. It was all stuff
Wait,
that
no
we've
one
already
came up
been
with
through that
anything
no, we
viable?
can't do. Go to another room of your house and vlog. No. Go cook in your kitchen. No. Do IRL content. No. Do fan online lobbies. No. These are all things we've already discussed. You
Apply
know
to
why we can't do
jobs
them.
on
I'm
stream.
not going to risk things because you want
Good.
me to basically do stuff that's irresponsible.
Okay,
All right?
then
It
don't.
is. If I do a viewer lobby, the trolls will just come and ruin it for
Hey,
everyone and
Dasher,
make
have
it
you ever
just
seen
a
a
waste
little
of
movie
everybody's time, and it will
called
disappoint the true fans and viewers.
Donnie
If I
Dark?
show shit in my house, these morons will try to do things to hurt me and my family by trying to like mine data about the shit in my house and do messed up stuff. We've
You're
already
gonna
talked about this
mine
a million
data
times.
about the
That's why
shit
I'm
in
not
your
going to waste my
house?
time on it. All right. Now, I would like to either
What does that
have
even mean?
valid suggestions on things that can be done
You're
in
gonna
this office.
mine
Like, for example,
data.
one week we did Lego night. That was perfect. But now Lego night, we're already doing them. In fact, I'm actually planning on bringing back Lego night next week. I would like to start building the piranha plant Lego that we have that's been sitting over there for many weeks. I think it would be cool to bring it back next week and
You've been
start doing show
sitting on
nights
a
with that again.
Lego?
All right.
Oh.
So the question is, what should we do for these nights or for these rewards? Excuse me. So here's the thing. If no one comes up with a good idea, told you my idea, no one liked it, then we're just going to keep doing the food.
And
Because the
I'm
truth
just gonna
is,
keep
it's
eating.
not like we're slowing down on support because we've been doing DSP tries. It's quite the opposite. This year has been one of the most supportive years I've ever had, and we're only in April. So why on earth would I stop doing what's working because we have a vocal minority
Why
of
does he
people who
get that
scream that it
fucking
doesn't work? In fact, I would
regarded
almost suggest that people
half
who complain
open?
about it are people who don't want me to succeed, but that's why they scream like that to make me think that what I'm doing is wrong and I'll change, and then people don't like the change. I'm just saying that seems to happen quite a lot these days. These LARPers who come in and pretend to be fans and viewers, but they're literally just suggesting things that are worse for me. Okay? So, um, I would like to hear some suggestions, but in the meantime, since DSP tries it is working,
Stop
all
saying
right,
working. That feels
what should we do for the next DSP tries it? Because we're
Donnie
already
Darko.
a
It's
goal
about
in. We're
it's about
about
a
to hit another
jet
goal on this
engine that
stream,
falls through
and
the
I
roof
like
and
to
kills
have the
somebody.
rewards
And
lined
when
up
I watch Phil, I
so
just
we
think
all know
about
what we're
that some
working
movie
toward,
sometimes.
as opposed to, oh, we
I
figure
just
it out
think
like the
about
last
random acts
minute.
of jet engines
Okay?
falling through roofs, killing
So,
you while you're sleeping.
do we know
And the
of any new offerings from
changes
any food
better.
places right now that I could get for the next DSP tries it? If not, then what I'll have to do is what I do from time to time. I look at like local restaurants, I look at ethnic food from around here, and I try to see what I can get uh that's basically like specific to where I live, as opposed to doing some kind of a specialty menu or new item from a chain restaurant. So, what do you guys think?
How close is he to running out of restaurants? Someone
A local food. I think some people
oh,
like the
local.
local foods, but the thing is, they don't always do as well. When I do something local, usually, unless it's something crazy, like for example, Katsu Burger did really well because that was just wild,
That's
giant
just wild.
burgers that really were good for the camera, and everyone enjoyed how that looked and everything. It was unique. But it was like, for example, I did Venezuelan food, and people didn't really care for that, right?
People
Greek
didn't care
food
for
we
his
could do, but we
Venezuelan
already
food.
done
What?
it.
Go to a
Okay, let me
Venezuelan
take a look at various different
travel.
things. So Burger King has nothing. Wendy's has a Cajun Crunch chicken sandwich. A little attitude meets a lot of sass. Add that to seasoned chicken, pepper jack
Holy
cheese, crispy
shit.
onions, pickles, lettuce, and spicy mustard.
Dang,
It's
Phil.
literally a chicken
Try
sandwich
to
with the
read it.
different topping. It's like I said, it has the onions with mustard and pickles and a spicy. It looks like it would taste good, but it's not necessarily something so new or special. You know what I mean? They also have Frosty Swirls
Phil already gets
and
enough of his
Tangier
twirls and swirls.
Twist Lemonade. Want to get fancy Frosty fans? Meet Frosty Swirls, your favorite treat now with a twist. Strawberry brownie batter and caramel. Here's the problem with
They're saying
Frosties at
Dasher
Wendy's.
Pie
You
that
guys may not know this.
spend
So
like
when
what,
I was
1,000
growing
hours
up,
on.
okay, I used to go to Wendy's on the way back from my godparents' house. So my family would go to my godparents' house for like holidays and special events. And on the way back, there was always a Wendy's there. All right. And that Wendy's, we would always stop and get a Frosty on the way home. The Frosty back in the day, first of all, was only one flavor. There wasn't vanilla, chocolate. It was just Frosty. And the
Frosty.
Frosty
Just a
was
Frosty.
malt flavored with a little bit of chocolate,
What
but it
is
was mostly tasting like malt. If you
malt?
don't know
Isn't a
what malt
flavor.
tastes like, I don't blame you. Almost nothing today tastes like malt anymore. It's like there's been some weird unspoken effort to like phase malt out of flavors of desserts. Almost nothing has. I think the only thing that has is like Whoppers or Maltesers. There's like the
It's
only
the
thing
way
that
the
have malt
milk is
flavor. Everything
prepared.
else is gone.
You're
But
dumb. It's
malt
not a
used to be
flavor.
very popular back in the day for flavoring for like ice cream and things like that. So the Wendy's Frosty used to
The
taste
man
like
is
malt,
stupid.
and it would actually be
Malt side
like a
Phil.
brownish color, so similar to chocolate. But let me tell you something. The Frosty was so dense and so cold. You would take your spoon and try to stick it in. Your spoon would get stuck hard in there. And then when you
He's
actually
saying
scooped it out, you
it's
would
funny you're
actually
saying molt
see
because
ice
he molts.
crystals
Molts like a
in the
bird.
Frosty. All right? So whatever it was they were doing back then, it's drastically different from what they do
God, he's
today.
such an old fuck.
When you get a
That's
Frosty
the only
today,
way to
it's just
describe him.
vanilla soft serve ice cream, and it's not good. It actually melts
Wrong.
instantaneously. My
Wrong.
wife and I have tried to order Frosties from a Wendy's that's 1 block away. It takes 5 minutes to get here, and when it comes, it's already half liquid.
It's just the flavor. Like
So unless you're going to eat that Frosty instantly,
when it comes to ice cream,
sadly,
what I
these
just read
Frosty
is
swirls
malt
probably would
ice
not
cream
be
is
good.
made
I
with
would like to try
powder
one. For example,
and
they've
milk.
never had
I don't even
strawberry
think it really
before,
has a flavor.
but I bet it would taste terrible because it would just be like a melted, liquid rather than a good shake. So,
But I
all
mean,
right. So Wendy's has
you
three
can go
items:
to the store and
Cajun
get
Crunch chicken
malt
sandwich,
ice cream,
tangerine twist lemonade,
malted
and these new Frosties.
crunch
So Wendy's is
chocolate
definitely a
ice cream.
candidate
It's just how it's
because they have
prepared.
something new. Okay.
Like
Continuing on. What else do we got?
malt balls.
Let's
Like
see
malt
here.
balls. Malt balls are uh they're candy. Whoppers. Whoppers are malt balls. They're made out of that
Jack in the
powdered
Box hasn't had anything new in like
sugar.
years.
Like it's a
You know what they're doing right now? Nashville hot popcorn chicken.
oh, look at Phil's
Give me
face.
that.
Nashville hot? No, thank you, Phil.
Taco Bell has toasted cheddar street chalupas. All it
He
is
just
a
shit out of his
chalupa
mouth?
where they put cheese on the outside of the chalupa shell. And then it's just their regular chicken, some kind of a
Wait,
sauce.
naked
It
chicken
doesn't look
chalupas up?
good. I mean, it's something new, but it's not really. Okay, so MetaFriend says Wendy's Frosty is now made from condensed milk, whipped topping, and chocolate milk. What the fuck? No wonder it's terrible,
Oh,
right?
ugh.
No wonder it's so
Go eat
bad.
some dirt,
Oh man,
Phil.
that sounds
Go give your
awful.
wife a big dirt kiss.
Okay. So let's see. Let's keep going. So we have both Wendy's and Taco Bell can be something.
Those are things. Wendy's and Taco Bell.
Jersey Mike's has nothing right now. Nope. See here. What else? What other places have we gone for? We just got two kinds of pizza. We just got Papa John's and Little Caesars.
And you're gonna
So I don't think
keep
I would
eating
want to
it.
do that.
You're gonna keep liking it. You have to.
Olive Garden, are you insane? Do you want me to die? Olive
What?
Garden's awful, man.
Dude, it's all awful. You're eating fast food, you
No,
fat
there's no
fuck.
Long John Silver's near me. Someone said Long John Silver's, but there's none near me at all. It would be way too far away. So right now, I would say number one pick would be Wendy's
His number one draft pick.
because that's been, that has 3 new items I can try. Taco Bell has 1 new item, but let's see what else you guys come up with over the course of this
You
week.
guys.
Okay? All right. Let's see here. Mozzie, 17 months as a supporter and a member, says, working my way to 2 years.
I will
Thank you,
donate if
Mozzie,
he
for your
fucking
ongoing support. I really appreciate you there. That is true.
Olive Garden.
NJZ says, weren't you going to do Panda Express at one point, but you never got around to
Yeah,
it?
that's what I was saying. It's a
Yeah.
powder, and like they originally used malt because before milkshakes became a
Because
thing,
at one point they were doing that
for
new,
the science of
I guess,
it, malted got a malt from an ice cream shop.
firecracker steak and shrimp
That was the
is
closest
one
to
thing that they
it.
were doing. That's, I guess, newer.
Christmas Story? Wait, they get malts in Christmas Story? Or are you
I like to
thinking
say
about
Chinese-inspired,
It's a Wonderful
American-made,
Life?
but then they have
They
the
go to
the
the
the gall to say
soda
it's
shop
gourmet
there,
Chinese food, and we know
and
it's not.
his boss owns the soda shop with them. Oh, Ovaltine. Yeah, Ovaltine. Ovaltine is like Nesquik
Fuck this. The
or
online thing
Nesquik,
is terrible for Panda Express.
and
We could do Panda
supposedly had
Express
more
whenever.
vitamins.
Okay. All right. All right. So we have a couple ideas at least, right? I would say the Wendy's could work. The Taco Bell, which we haven't done in a while, could work. But we'll continue to talk about this over the course of the next week, all right, and try to figure that out. Got more shout outs to do. Then I'd like to talk about the 50 milestone reward, okay? All right. I received a $2.50 tip. This will be our biggest tip of the day.
Hi, Fig. Are you watching him? Oh.
From Tig
Hi,
Old
Fig.
Biddies. It's cool you do food reviews. I'm curious, how are you balancing it with your gout diagnosis? First of all, I don't have a gout
Diagnosis.
You get a diagnosis when you first learn that you have something. I was diagnosed with gout 10 years ago. For you to say it like that is idiotic.
Okay, Fig.
So stop saying stupid shit like that. That's number one. Number two, I haven't had a gout flare up. No exaggeration. I haven't had a gout flare up in something like 3 or 4 years. And even when I had it, it was so minor, it was gone within half a day. Why? Because I'm not doing the things that would cause me to have a gout flare up. I'm not constantly eating red meat or shellfish. I'm not constantly drinking, which exacerbates it when you have it. I'm not doing the things that cause it. So why would I have a flare up? I will still have a chance of having a big flare up of gout for the rest of my life. So if I have a week where within 1 week, one day I have steak, one day I have burgers, one day I have shrimp, one day I have lobster, and then at the end of the week I decide that I'm going to have ribs, I'll probably have the worst gout flare up of my life. But it's not something that actively affects me day to day. It's only if I do those bad things over and over and over that I really get affected. And in fact, that's how I found out about it, is because I wasn't taking care of myself a decade ago. I was eating unhealthy. I was doing the wrong things. That particular week that I had my very first ever gout flare up and I learned that I had it, I had steak one day. I had burgers one day. And then for my birthday, I went to a tropical restaurant and I had a
I don't think
ginormous
you can go up there.
appetizer of fried shrimp, and then I had some kind of like seafood for dinner as well. So within like 3-4 days, I just kept eating that stuff that I had no clue I wasn't supposed to eat. And if I remember correctly, I had drinks too because it was my birthday, so I had drinks too. So it was everything bad at once, and that's when boom, it
Boom.
happened. And that was exactly 10 years ago. Right now, actually, yeah,
Gout?
because it was around my
Good
birthday,
question, Dasher Pie.
2015. So 10
Gout
years ago
is what happens
is
when
when
you
I
have a
first
lot
had
of
that diagnosis.
specific,
And since then, I've
iron
done my
fiction,
best to change my lifestyle, and it's worked.
liver,
Now it just
organs,
doesn't affect
heart,
me anymore
things you
because I don't
like,
constantly do like
organs.
in 1 week's time to give you some
And
perspective here.
known as the
Okay.
rich man's disease.
In 1 week's time,
King
what
medieval
did I eat?
times,
Well, let's see.
obviously got to eat meat,
We
and
had
it creates these crystals,
a chicken
but
Caesar salad one day. Okay. Then,
make it
yes,
hard
I
to walk.
ordered the Popeyes. So we had that. But this week we're having turkey sloppy joes. We're gonna have some pasta with
Hi,
marinara sauce. Nothing there. Um. Oh, and
he just noticed the
what did I
sweater
have
and
the
was
other
like, "Oh,
day when we ate out? I told you guys, but now I've completely forgotten. Oh, dim sum. We
dim
had dim
sum.
sum.
Oh, we had dim
And
sum.
yes, the dim sum did have
Hi,
some pork
Fig."
and some shrimp. So there you go. In the entire week that I've eaten, out of all the days that I ate, only one day did I actually have stuff that would be considered me being at risk for gout. So that's why it doesn't affect me anymore.
For Gouty.
Literally every meal that we have as a home cooked meal, we end up doing either turkey or chicken
For
every
Gouty
single
gout gout
time because
butt.
that way we stay away from the stuff that's bad for me. And by the way, I've told you guys this because a lot of people don't get it. They'll be like, oh my God, how could you eat turkey and chicken every meal? Don't
You
you ever
don't
get
fit
tired?
there, Figs.
Here's the God's honest truth. I swear I'm not trying to sugarcoat this or make it sound better than it is. When you stop
Oh,
doing
Fig. No. Ah.
something
Come
in
on.
your lifestyle habits, you actually stop desiring
Yeah,
it.
and that's when he.
Like there was a
And that's
time
what
in my
exactly
life
when he
that I
started to.
craved
Right at the
steak,
very end.
I
He went in,
craved
did a full U-turn,
burgers,
and came,
I
and then
craved
just
red
start.
meat like beef all the time. I
I
literally
think I did a great job.
don't crave beef anymore.
I
I don't. Like
said, I
actually,
think I
if
did
you
a
were to
great
ask me
job.
right now, would you
I
prefer to
Fig.
have a big club sandwich with
His
turkey,
tail is just, he's
lettuce,
still sitting at the
tomato,
stoop. Sorry, Fig. You can
mayo,
come back,
stuff
just
like
no
that?
jumping up
Or
there.
would you prefer to have a burger? I would actually say I like the turkey sandwich.
I like the turkey
I'm serious.
sandwich over a
A
burger.
well-seasoned chicken, I crave more than beef. I just don't desire beef anymore. It's actually gone away. I go to
Oh,
restaurants all the time. They have
you
steak. I
desire
never
beef,
get a steak.
Phil.
I don't want it. I'd much rather have something else. I don't know. Like I said, when I took it out of my routine of what I do normally, the desire went away. And so the temptation's not there. And now I don't really have to worry about it anymore, which is great, by the way, for
The
the record.
temptation.
Okay.
I don't know anyone who
Someone took $1
has.
says, what about a trip where people fund a trip to the movies so you can see the Minecraft movie? I don't want to go to the movie. I have
I go to the
absolutely
movies.
no
I don't want
desire
to
to go to the
leave this
movies.
house.
I don't want to go to the theater with all those people that are going to be screaming and acting like idiots. I don't want to sit there. I'd rather
There
just
need
get
to
it
be
at home
science papers on Phil.
once it's on
This is
demand. So
a
appreciate the idea, but
sick fuck individual.
I don't want to go to the movies. Okay.
Yeah, does Cat want to go to a movie? Cat like to
Someone
go
tipped
on
$1.
a
Listen to this.
wedding
You should
trip?
get a curl bar, and every time someone tips you a certain amount, you do a curl. Well, what about just get two dumbbells, two free weight dumbbells, and then let's say,
What was
okay,
that hand motion, Phil?
for
God damn,
every
he just
I don't
jerked
know,
off two ghosts
every
on his face.
$2 tip or super chat, I'll flag. So if I do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you owe me $20. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is actually a good suggestion. I will I will agree. This person says they tipped a buck. They said you should try something from Wingstop. Wingstop has crazy stuff like atomic wings. I've never got Wingstop ever.
I can tell you
Hold
why
on
he's
a
never
second
had
here.
Wingstop.
I've
He
never
considers
had Wingstop
Wingstop.
in my life. I wonder if they'd be any good.
He's
hot honey rub box, 3 crispy tenders and
Time to
fries
start
tossed
biting
in
his
bold
nails.
sweet heat
There are black
and a
people
dip.
that frequent Wingstop, though. Might be in
Yeah, I don't
trouble.
know what they have. I'd have to look into that. Wingstop? What do you guys think about
Stop.
Wingstop? You know what, though? We just did. Yeah, we can't do that this week. We just did Popeyes. I'm thinking in my head, we just did Popeyes and wings. That might be a good idea for the future since I never had Wingstop ever. I literally, it would be a first time tasting.
No
So
one.
how about, and we have Wingstop locally, but we just did Popeyes. We don't want to do 2 chickens back to back.
You
So
just
how
said you
about
love turkey.
how about this? This week coming up, we do a different thing, and then maybe Wingstop is for 40 goals hit. And then at 50, we're already to our next marathon milestone, so we don't have to worry about food. I know, guys, my hair's sticking up again. I can't get it to be under control again today. It's ridiculous. I believe we do have haircuts coming up at some point, but not soon. So I got to get my haircut to try to trim this and even it out because as you can see, it's not. It's all screwed up. Stupid big. Like I said, my hair grows out for some reason on this part of the back of my head more than the rest of my head. It's very annoying. All right. Anyway, all right. So yeah, I would say Wingstop is actually legit a good suggestion. I've never had Wingstop before, and that would be something to try a first time taste test, but not this week because we just did Popeyes. So how about let's save that idea for maybe 40 or 60 goals hit? That's a good one though. Thank you for that. Someone tipped a dollar tip, and I don't know what they're trying to say, but they are saying try Panda Express. So thanks for the $2 tip. Maybe we'll do Panda Express eventually. I don't know. I'm not really in the mood to do Panda Express.
And in the mood.
Let's see here.
I haven't seen Back to the Future probably since
If you want to get
it came out.
unbanned from chat, you have to email me with your channel information, and I have to do it manually. I can't unban you on the fly on YouTube. It's not possible. I need to know
Do it, Phil,
your
on the
actual
fly, you
@
fuck.
address on YouTube. So, for example, I'm at DSP Gaming or at DSP Reacts. You know, you have to tell me your @ address, and I can unban you that way. Big Boss did a $2 super chat and says DSP tries the Dino ribs. They're beef ribs, not pork. Dino ribs? What's that?
You can't have beef,
Let
he
me look it
just
up in a
said.
second. Hold on. Let me get Big Boss on the leaderboard. One sec. Let me look for this Dino rib.
Dino ribs.
What are dino ribs? Dino ribs are exactly what they sound like. Massive cuts of beef short rib that resemble something you'd expect coming from a dinosaur.
Can't have beef.
There's no one that has these. I see recipes for them, but there's no one that sells them.
Damn, they fucking they got them good. Yeah, you have to make your own ribs, Phil. Phil's asking his chat to tell him what food to eat next.
If you have like a
Someone said,
local
"Do dino ribs, Phil."
barbecue restaurant,
They were like
they
explaining
may
that they're these
serve
beef
dino
ribs,
ribs as an
and they got him to
entree.
Google them, and he
But
goes,
from what I'm seeing,
"Yeah, they're just recipes.
they're
There's nowhere
pretty
that sells
insane.
these
The
for me to
cheapest
like
ones I see
order."
are
And everyone's
34
like, "Yeah, you have
bucks.
to make them,
They
Phil."
range all the way up to over $100. Damn.
Yeah, they charge you per
So what it
pound,
is, it's an
Phil.
insane amount of beef. It's a crazy giant
He already has a fucking
cut of
200
beef
pounds
ribs
of beef
from, and
downstairs.
I
He
see.
does not
I
need
see
the
what you're saying.
dino pack.
Again, something like that. See, that is something that would probably be bad. If I did something like that, now I am putting myself at risk for a flare up, and likely I wouldn't be able to eat anything, red meat or shellfish or anything for like the whole week. Seriously. So I don't
He
know if I
really
would want to
doesn't
do
need
that.
all that meat.
I should eat dino ribs while dressed as Fred Flintstone.
Nothing wrong with you.
Where do you guys get these ideas from? Is
But
this
you
cosplay
should
hour or
seriously Dasher Pie watch
the Halloween.
Pie.
Anyway, Spawn Killer, 47 months as a super supporter, says, why don't you try Chipotle? Did we ever do Chipotle? Because I've eaten Chipotle before. Let me check here. I don't know if we ever did that.
Go watch that movie, Dasher Pie.
When I moved from Connecticut to Washington in 2014, June 28th, 2014.
Hitting you with the
I
numbers,
had
Dasher.
Chipotle for the first time. It wasn't DSP
That's
Tries
so
It.
weird.
I did it as a moving vlog, and I did have it then. Back then, videos like that, I'm not kidding you, got over 10,000 views.
You
This
had
video has over
bots, Phil. You were buying
10,000
bots then. You
views
even admitted
on
you were
YouTube.
buying bots.
Okay.
What are we doing
But
here when we're just
outside
in
of
a live
that, no, I never did it.
No, I've never
I've
had
done the Chipotle Whopper at Burger King. I've done other things, but I have never done actual Chipotle. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we would do Chipotle at some point.
Like his
I don't know.
viewers tell him, Phil, we know for a fact you have not had this because you
Chipotle
don't even
Mexican
know
grill.
what you.
I know they have bowls. They have wraps. They have quite a few different things, right? All right, but that's a possibility. All right, fair enough. Thank you. These are actually good suggestions for DSP Tries It because,
Good
when you do so
suggestion.
many episodes, you tend to forget what you've already done. And I would have sworn I did Chipotle, and I never have. So thank you for that suggestion. That's a good one. Thanks, Spawn Killer. So right now, Wendy's has 3 new menu items. Taco Bell has 1 new menu item. Wingstop, I would like to do, but just not this coming one because we just did Popeyes. And there's Chipotle. We could do anything. All right. Cool. Continuing on. Some more shout outs to do. Good Lord. Yeah, thank you guys for the early support today. Willie Bawonka says, I got banned from Kick. Please tell your mods to be more lenient because sometimes we don't know where the line is. Willie Bawonka? Hold on. I unbanned you, but I'm curious what you got banned for. I wonder. See, on Kick, I can actually unban right away, but I can't unban on YouTube. Excuse me. Mrs. Jockstrap tipped $1.11 and says, for the reward, you should react to all Skibbity Toilet episodes.
Damn.
Well, I could do that.
It's a great suggestion.
But here's the thing.
I don't like Skibbity
All right,
Toilet.
here's the deal, and I'm serious about this too.
That's for
I
children.
would react to all Skibbity Toilet episodes. Think about this.
I'm gonna ask for $1,000.
For $5 million.
There you go.
All right. If someone supplied $5 million, I would sit here and literally do a marathon of watching Skibbity Toilet episodes from start to finish. Now you might say, well, why would you need $5 million to react to Skibbity Toilet? Well, it's a very simple concept. If I do that, I'm going to die. You understand? If I actually watch content that's that mind-numbingly stupid, it will actually destroy, melt my brain cells.
Insult the viewer who just donated to you,
start to leak out of my ears as we're watching. And by the time that we're done, I will be a vegetable. So therefore, I won't be able to work and earn for my family anymore. So I need to make enough money watching the Skibbity Toilet Marathon that I can at least have money to provide for my family for the rest of their life.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
My wife, my cat Jasper, got to pay off the house. You know what I'm saying? So $5 million's a good amount. From now till the end of my wife's life, I want to provide for her. So there you go. All right. Anyway, let's continue.
$5 million, not just $3,000. $5 million.
There is a 15-minute Mario Kart World Direct that will be tomorrow. Will you cover it for the podcast? Sure, why not? It's going to be in the morning.
Sure, why not?
Because all the directs are in the morning, right? I don't see why not. Maybe that's what we'll be doing for the show. We'll be watching that back and reacting to it. I would love to learn about Mario Kart World, except chances are I'm not playing it. Because it looks like there's going to be no way that anyone can actually get like a Switch 2 without like scalping and shit. So because of that, I'm probably not going to get it. It sucks. I really want to get it at launch.
Oh, you want $5 million to watch Skibbity Toilet Guy or whatever?
So
I don't even know what the fuck it is. I don't care.
No, I'll definitely cover it.
If someone donates money and asks you a genuine question,
thank you. That's the biggest tip of the day. We're now at $148 of support. Only $2 away from hitting the goal and continuing the streak. What's going on, Game Boy? How are you this morning? Good to see
You
you.
touched your greasy ass hair 531.
I've touched my hair 31 times this stream. Nope, 32, 33, 34.
Now lick your
And I'll keep
fingers.
touching it because I like to.
No,
I'll
you
do what I
don't.
want.
No, you don't.
You'll like it too.
Nope. He doesn't like to.
Okay. All right. So the one final thing I'd like to talk about, we already got some great ideas for DSP Tries It next week. Thanks. I like all those ideas, and we'll figure this out now. What do we want to do for the 50 goal reward? Every 50 goals, we do a
Wait, so he
special
brings
marathon.
up his big water
we just
jug?
did a birthday marathon. All right. We're currently at 21 goals hit. Likely it's going to take maybe another 2-3 weeks for us to hit this one, which is perfect. It means it'll probably be like early May. Okay. So what kind of marathon should we do? Ideas we've already had. Idea number 1, continue the Mega Man marathon that I did back in January and play Mega Man 4, 5, and 6, of course, while inebriated, which is going to make it ever the more challenging. But it was a really fun event that I did back in January that I do want to continue at some point this year. That's idea number 1. Idea number 2, Viewers' Choice returns. If you remember back in February, we had an event where you guys nominated and voted for games. We played a whole bunch of variety of games during the marathon. And then at the end of the marathon, we figured out which games we wanted to continue. And one of them ended up being a very awesome Onimusha HD playthrough. Okay. Now, because I liked it so much, we're going to be playing the Onimusha 2 remake and the new Onimusha game next year. So that's what I mean. I love Viewers' Choice because every time we do it, something really positive comes out of it. Like every time.
Really positive.
Okay. The third idea
your left eye is twitching
that we had
talking.
was Closet Clean Out 2025.
No one wants to
where I go into my closet for the day and we basically hang out and have a chill stream where I take stuff out of the closet and figure out, is this something I want to keep? Is this something I want to throw out? Get a big garbage bag here, start loading it up with stuff I'm throwing out. Now, I did a closet clean out in 2022. During that closet clean out, we found a ginormous amount of crap in there to get rid of. And then I organized the closet so that we could have all the vests, hats, and everything hung and organized nicely. And this worked well, except 2 things happened. Number 1, I phased out the vests and the hats. We don't wear them anymore. So they don't really
phased them out because you got mad that that became more important.
I redid my whole setup. And as you know, when I did, man, I bought so much new equipment and all that. So a lot of the old equipment just got thrown willy-nilly into the closet. A lot of the decorations.
Oh, he hated Stellar Blade.
Thrown into the closet.
He hates women.
Got boxes. I got wires.
Especially sexy women
devices,
or women who
I've got all kinds of shit
have
that are
shape
insanely messy.
Breasts.
All right. So what we can do is clean this out a second time.
Stellar Blade.
Out, figure out
Stellar Blade.
And the second half of this event idea, we can retire the vests and hats.
Stop retiring.
I don't wear them anymore.
I ain't retiring
so what
for
we
a
can
while.
Do, for example, when $50 of support gets hit, you guys pick a hat and I put it on, and that's the last time for that hat. And then when we hit $100 of support, you pick a vest and I put the vest on. When we hit $150 of support, we do a hat swap where the hat goes off, we pick another one, another different one goes on. And we do that all day. All right. So we could have 10 hats, 10 vests or more worn during the course of the marathon until the very end when we do the final ones. And then every time that we go through one, it gets retired and I put it away in storage.
I keep saying like he's going to say a different word there.
I'll put the vests and hats and things into storage. So that way I'll have more room in my closet for stuff. It won't be half taken up by hats and vests I don't wear anymore, but also I'll get to clean out the closet and we'll just have a big day-long hangout.
Stellar Blade.
Now, of course, it'll also include food and all of that, like we usually do for a marathon. So that'll be a very different kind of marathon.
And of course, we will have food and drink.
The Mega Man marathon
not for
would
you,
be gaming. Obviously, the Viewer's Choice would be gaming. That marathon would not be gaming. That would be a completely different style of marathon. All right? So that's up to you. All right? So those are the 3 ideas that we currently have for an upcoming marathon event.
All right, sound good?
If you have a different idea or something else you'd like to do, I'd like to hear the idea. So please share. But out of those, do those sound good? Do you think you would like to specifically have one of those? Or do you have something better? Because we need to definitely figure this out now. Let's figure it out now so we can start hyping it up over the next couple of weeks rather than waiting till the last minute and trying to panic rush it, okay?
Panic rush it. Does Phil seem like
Cool.
panic rushes?
All right. More
Stellar Blade
shout-outs.
is kind of like an action game.
Someone tipped $1 asking about having kids.
A cool sci-fi game
my
about
wife and I
like
decide to
robots
do with our personal
and
lives when we realize it's
AI,
our
and
business, not yours.
there's
I
a
might very
war
well
going
have children right now,
on,
you
and
just
it's a
don't
cool
know.
game. I really liked it.
You might think
The fighting is good.
screech that you heard is a bird.
Graphically looks
Maybe
amazing.
it's one
It
of
was
my
a great
7
game.
kids.
I don't know
You
what
don't even
Phil.
know.
I mean,
Nor
actually, I
would
do
you
know
ever
what
know,
Phil's
because I would
talking
never
about.
tell you. And I received a $1.47 tip.
Any girl with a thong or anything, Phil is
For the
ridiculing.
closet clean out, will I finally come out? Well, I
Hating.
already did come out of the closet many years ago. Remember, I went in there to clean it up and I came out. I even recorded it and I danced. That's one of the animations we have for tips. There you go.
On.
And I received a $5 super chat from Most Tasteless. That is our biggest super chat of the day. So let's get Most Tasteless.
I would say Google Stellar Blade, but I don't know how old you are. Hi. You're old enough.
It's actually $4.99. And with that, folks, it is official. We have not even booted Atomfall yet.
And we melted the trolls.
We hit the goal here on DSP Gaming again. Thank you for supporting my content. Thank you for filling the coffin.
Like, there were literally 2 people that donated the whole day.
For allowing me to do what I love for a living. Chilling with
There's like 2 people
hanging out with
behind their computers right now for
building
Phil Jess.
Legos, talking wrestling, playing games, reviewing games, covering news, all the stuff that is meaningful and fun. Thank you so very much for allowing me to be successful and very, very, grateful and happy for this level of support that I've been getting in 2025. And it's been absolutely amazing. And I hope you guys understand that. It has been, okay?
Got it.
Thank you guys.
Good. You haven't edited that sound clip down to be a...
Okay, we've done it. So this is a rare case where since we
29, you're in the clear.
Hours on
you're going to enjoy it. You're allowed.
Possibly.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't sending maybe like
second goal. I'm not saying we will.
12-year-olds to enjoy some Stellar
Blade. Hit, but maybe we will. So thank you guys so much for the support. Really, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Those like main character is.
All right. So we've covered all the topics I needed to cover today.
I got all the money I need to get out of you.
Tries it coming up. That new Wendy's menu that just launched. That new thing from Taco Bell, Chipotle, and in the future Wingstop. So that's great. And we have some good ideas for the 50 marathon. We just need to lock it in. I'd love to hear your ideas. What do you think about the Mega Man marathon?
He was going to say, I'd love to have your support.
About viewers' choice?
Give me that money.
What do you think about Closet Clean Out 2025 and the retiring of the vests and hats? Are those good ideas or not? If not, what's better?
Bad.
All right, so let's start working towards that. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for your support.
Those are bad ideas that you should feel bad about.
Now, since we have a little bit of extra time, I'd like to hear what you want to talk about. Tag me in chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A, and we'll go from there. Okay? So let's see what you guys want to talk about. Tag me in the chat. And am I planning to pick up a Switch 2 Pro controller? To my knowledge, the Switch 2 Pro controller isn't that much different from the standard Switch Pro controller, right? It's going to have the same kind of
it's spring break. I don't know.
So unless it's confirmed,
I know that it's spring break and
that the D-pad
and different people
controller is good,
from different areas of the world might be here.
Because I want a good D-pad for Switch 2. And there is, like, the D-pad, I'm sure the fucking default controller will suck ass, just like it did on Switch 1. So, I don't know. Do a dance game review? I can't do DDR stuff. I don't have enough room in my office to really do it.
DDR, you fat fuck.
Review $1, $10, and $100 versions of a same item to compare their quality.
Cats downstairs banging the ceiling with the broom.
Well, what kind of item are you suggesting? What kind of an item can you get $1, $10, and $100 versions of exactly?
Splits. Wives.
I'm not sure. What do you have any idea, suggestion? I'm not sure what you mean.
Wives. God damn it. Look at this guy. He's like, someone just gave him the idea to do
soda?
the
I do
99-cent
not. No, I
cheeseburger,
do not drink soda.
$6
Very
cheeseburger,
rarely.
and like a
In
$20
fact,
burger.
recently I even phased out the
Yeah.
seltzers. I don't drink those anymore. I just drink filtered water every stream now, and I'm good.
What's not compatible?
Abdullah says he's going to get the Switch 2 Pro controller and the camera. I love Nintendo so much. Hopefully, the Pro 2 controller is good.
Oh, the Pro 2 controller. Yeah,
well, thanks. I would love feedback. Initially, I don't know if I'll get it. I might just get whatever the stand. Actually,
he's
here's
trying
the truth.
to
I don't know what I'm getting.
hypnosis
Because
them
if I
into
can't
buying it for
pre-order
him.
the thing, then I'm not going to buy the accessories, right? So I got to see if we can pre-order it. And the rumor is it's either the 21st or the 30th that we can pre-order this thing. So the 21st would be what, Monday? Shout out to Feesbot. Just redeemed one of the highlighted chat messages over on Kick and says, feeling generous today, enjoy the points, King. You don't have to pretend like you're giving me something. That's the King's favor. If you do a highlighted message on Kick, you've already earned my favor. So thank you for watching. Loyal viewer, Feesbot. I appreciate that. Actually, that blue message looks pretty good. I think that the blue message stands out because nothing else is really blue. Like someone did like an orange or green one earlier, and it looked kind of regular. The blue one actually stands out more, I think. I do like that one better. Also, I wonder if it looks better on the white layout, because I'm using the dark layout on Kick. I wonder if it looks better on the white background, but I'm using the dark layout.
But you would have to like log in on your phone and see and like do work, troubleshoot.
The blog says, keep an eye out for your Nintendo pre-order. I still think you'll qualify. If that's the case, I'll get it on May 8th, but I don't know if I will or not. Have I thought about donating my hats and vests to Goodwill? Well, the thing is, we might still bring them back. There may be a time when we bring them back for fun.
You can wait.
Wouldn't it be fun,
especially with all the tariffs and everything? It's worth the wait. Wait on it, Dasher.
A-thon, where when we hit certain goals of
save your dollary dues,
I put on a hat and a vest just to be silly for that stream. I think that would be fun. We could do it just only occasionally. Okay.
Wait, yeah, what? Didn't he just ask for money higher?
Knows it is.
Oh, he went four knuckle deep on that nose pick. It wasn't
actually anything I thought about or was intentional. Usually I would get them every week. And then 1 week, no lie, I just intentional. If it's out the seltzer water, to be honest, it wasn't actually anything I thought about or was intentional. Usually I would get them every week. And then 1 week, no lie, I just forgot.
I
know. Hilarious.
Well,
I mean, my shopping list and everything, and it just slipped my mind. I didn't buy them. So that whole week, all I did was I got this water. This is the filtered water I have out of my pure pitcher in my fridge, right? So I had it, and I was like, all week, I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's perfectly fine. This is a really good thermos that I use. It keeps the water cold.
Yeah, why was he doing that? Why is he doing the thermos to the...
I need the flavors. The reason that I was doing the seltzer water is because I didn't want the flavor of the plain water. I thought it was too plain. It was boring me. But I think it's fine now. I'm drinking. I'm like, and the thing is with the seltzer water, too plain flavors. The reason that I was doing the seltzer water is because I didn't want the flavor of the plain water. I thought it was too plain. It was boring. The reason that okay, it's perfectly fine. Like all week I was like, so pure pitcher in my, I got on my shopping list. And then 1 week, no lie, I thought or was intentional.
What happened?
Usually I would get them every week. And then 1 week, no lie, I just forgot. Which is hilarious. It's on my shopping list and everything. And it just
That's so funny you mentioned that.
So that
during COVID, I got the hunt for the
this is the filtered water I have out of my pure pitcher.
The hunt for the Switch,
fridge,
but
right?
kept me.
So I had it, and I just.
You're not gonna let me see you pick your nose again. That's annoying.
This is the filter I didn't buy. Just forgot. Usually I would, to be honest, it wasn't actually.
There we go. Getting in there deep. Big ups to Phil. Uh-huh. That. Got in there nice and deep. That one. It doesn't get much better than that for Phil. Okay. Woo! I needed a laugh. I need a laugh. Feel good. Donk. Save that one. What a good. My pause game is on point today. Well pick. Had to grab. They're simply dead.
Thought about or was intentional. Maybe every year, every other
The
year. You know what
Holy
I'm
Trinity
saying?
of Christmas.
And then what ended up happening was basically they
Damn, that's funny
visited
you
that
mentioned that.
first year for
My
Christmas.
first console ever
And then they
was
visited
Super
in the summer of
Nintendo Christmas.
2016. And
Ooh,
then
what
everything
a
fell
good
apart.
year.
My aunt got ill. And so my parents had to
What a
basically be taking
good
care
year.
of
I
her
love we're talking about
constantly.
good Christmases.
She eventually
Nintendo
passed
consoles.
away.
Phil is talking about it.
Then their health both turned for the worse to the point where they can't travel. They basically are kind of like, not that they're completely homebound, but they can't really do much. They
So you
can't.
should probably
They
go see
outright
them.
told me there's no way we could fly out there.
So you should probably.
You know what I mean? To spend time with you, we just can't. So, you know, it's life. And I was like, damn, the whole plan fell apart from the get go. You know, we were planning on this. Just within 2 years, the whole thing stopped. So, you know, sucks. What can you do, right?
That's what
I
it's
hear you.
about. Those
And it's not
special
just them too. I have
Christmas.
other relatives and other friends and things that I hear about all the time. It's like, damn, this person passed away. Passed away. That's insane. They were, young. They were vibrant. They were healthy. How did this person pass away out of nowhere? The older you get,
Yep,
the more this stuff
1991. Me
hits
and my
you.
brother, we
And the more
got
it hits you, the
Aladdin
more
and
you
Super
realize
Mario.
what's
It
actually
came with.
important in life. And that's when you mature up and you stop being an asshole. At least for me, that's exactly what happened. Like, I outright admit, when I was younger, I was an immature asshole. I was a troll. I was a jerk.
And then I would
said
say
and did
that's the biggest.
irresponsible
Christmas
things. I didn't really
91,
give a
we get
fuck.
Super
And
Nintendo,
then as I got older and I realized I have limited time
my
on this
birthday in
planet,
2000,
and I have limited time to
got a
spend with people
PS2.
on this
My
planet,
grandpa
and there's people who
completely
are very
unexpected.
near and dear to me who
That was
I may not be able to see or do stuff with much longer, things hit me like a ton of bricks. I think it's time to change my life. It's time to change who I am as a person, as a creator. It's time to, do things better for myself, for my family, and to
Then
basically
be
not
better.
be an
Time to get a
irresponsible
job.
douchebag only out for myself for the rest of my life. And a lot of people, I think, will come to that realization when they hit a certain age. For me, it was like the last 7 years of my life that basically this has happened. I was like, oh shit. But for a lot of people, it's just different things that happen, right? Different things that hit them or whatever. But I also feel like that's why a lot of people on the internet don't have that level of self-awareness or that level of maturity because they're just not in that situation right now. Maybe if they were, all of a sudden their
And I think I got a
change.
GameCube.
But,
possibly.
For me, I literally could not be someone who would be okay making a living.
That makes me so happy, Dasher
being
Pie.
a disgusting, nasty person.
I hope that was
to
a
all day, every day. Like I just
magical
couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want. I could never live with constant drama, internet bullying. I couldn't do it. I every once in a while you want to joke around or whatever, but for me to to do that seriously, it actually would hurt me inside, knowing what I know about the human condition. So, and call me different than others. I guess that's fine, but it is what it is. So yeah, but I hear you. As we all get up in age, you see these things change around you. My God, this person is
So you probably
old
had a
and
good
sick and passing
first
away.
Christmas.
What? Can't believe it. And then you realize, wait a minute, I'm 43 years
And you
old.
got
Holy
birthdays,
fuck.
and you got.
Right? Well, now that the entire mood of the stream has been completely ruined, let's talk about something else. Look, someone else tag me in the chat. Quick, let's change the subject quickly, very quickly. What's the next subject for today?
You did this. You.
Am I going to play Elder Scrolls next week? If it's on Game Pass, I might
I
play
remember
it
the
for like
Xbox
a
was the first
stream
console that
to
I
see what this new
purchased for
version is,
myself.
if it really does come out next week. But I'm not
Summer
going to do a
work
playthrough of
that.
it. I just played it 2 years ago.
GameCube.
I'm not going to play the game again within 2 years. That would be very silly.
For now. You do a retro-thon. Play janky retro games. That person.
Okay. I could play janky retro games. I mean, I could, but you'd guys have to recommend janky retro games.
No, you would have to do some research.
I don't know how I would do that. More LARPers. Yes, I did see the Doom Dark Ages limited edition accessories.
And I hate it.
Actually, at first I was like, oh, maybe it would be cool. Maybe I'll get one. And then I looked at them and I was like, oh, they have this hideous symbol on them. It's like this weird, stupid, demonic symbol written in red. It looks terrible. The controller themselves look good, like the design, but I hate the symbol. So I was like, I'm not buying that. Because the truth is, everyone says the Elite 2 controller wears out. And I've already had this since last summer. It very well could be around summertime. It's going to die, and I need another one. So I was thinking maybe I would get this one. And then I looked at it like, what is that symbol? I'm being told it's the Slayer icon. It's hideous. It doesn't look good at all. So no, I don't want that.
That's like that. Yeah. I think that's a great way to look.
I've already played Firewatch Dungeon Keeper's Mistress. It's a great game. I really enjoyed it back in the day when I played it, when it was pretty much brand new. I really liked it. Excuse me. I got another $2 tip.
Fucking Phil.
Oh my God. All right. Thanks, $2 tipper. I don't care. I'm serious. I don't give a fuck. Okay. If you're going to send me a contribution and be like, so I just want to pull something out of left field that we're not talking about right now, but it's something that you said on a stream the other day, and I just want to let you know that you were completely wrong, and I want to correct you publicly. I don't care. Thanks for the $2. Okay.
God, Phil's a fucking loser.
What's up, X-Shooter? How are you today? Good to see you. Yes, I'm muted. Correct. I'm muted on my own stream.
Fucking bundle.
Ethan Ralph did Mexican Burger King. Is Mexican Burger King any different than American Burger King?
You know it is.
I do realize that certain places, like I know McDonald's has regional menus. Is actually Mexican Burger King? Do they have anything different or
That's
special?
so funny you say that. That's awesome.
I wonder.
My birthday is actually the day after. I'm sure your mom. Best present your mom.
Has deadly bacteria in it? Oh, come on. They sell tacos, do they? Wait a minute.
Burger King sells tacos.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
Hold on a second.
Burger King sells tacos.
You're already in Mexico. You're in the home of authentic tacos. Like you could probably walk down the street and get a taco al pastor from a fresh thing where they're making it on that thing, that big turning spigot or whatever it's called, and they're cutting the meat off fresh, and they put it right into your taco for you with fresh slaw and everything. Why the fuck would you go buy a taco from Burger King in Mexico?
What was dial-up internet like? Whoa.
That's like the last place you would want to buy a taco would be the Burger King in Mexico. You could just go get the real thing.
And my family was weird. My dad, like an early adopter of the internet and eBay and all that shit. We had dial-up for the
Chronos game? Sounds familiar, but I don't, it's not resonating. Chronos?
Phil's got to be checking out right now.
I think,
got his money.
Let's end the show.
It.
We did everything I wanted to do today. We talked about the schedule. We covered the goals and topics. We have great ideas for the next DSP tries it, multiple ideas, and we'll discover. I would say if it was between Wendy's, Taco Bell, or Chipotle for the next one.
Chipotle.
I might want to do Wendy's because it's 3 new items. It's this new chicken sandwich, the Cajun Crunch chicken sandwich. There's the new lemonade, tangerine twist, and I can get one of these Frosties, the Frosty Swirls. So I would say maybe Wendy's next week. We haven't done it in a while either. The last time we did it was that shitty mushroom burger that sucked ass.
Sucked ass.
So I think that's actually a good idea. And then after that, maybe, because after that would be 40, then we could either do Wingstop or Chipotle. And then at 50, we do our marathon, which we have to decide what it's going to be. And then we go from there. So there we go. We're lining it up. We're doing it. We're planning ahead. This is excellent. That's what I wanted. And now we're doing it. And that's a good progress right there. So thank you guys so much there. Willie asked, do I consider myself mentally untouchable on certain things? Why are you bringing up LTG? How dare you? I'm incredibly insulted. Do I look or act like him?
Ooh, he was going to say, do I look like a...
Yes, I do. I'm just like him. I'm the white LTG. Everyone knows this. All right, guys. Thank you so very much for an awesome episode of the Level 1 podcast. I hope that you enjoyed it. Tomorrow, if this is true, and we have this
Nintendo thing tomorrow.
Mario Kart World Direct in the morning, we'll cover it. We'll watch it back together maybe, and I can give you my opinions on everything we're learning about it. That could be a good segment, and whatever else happens, obviously we'll see if we continue to hit our goals and go from there. Thank you all so very much. Great show today.
So very much.
I'll see you tomorrow morning for a week-ending Level 1 podcast. See you then. Okay. All right, cool. Let's get settled in here for Atomfall.
Look at that camera.
Go. This is all. That's actually correct. It's in the right position. That's good. I need to put the cover on.
Those 2000X.
I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and do about 2.5 to 3 hours of Atomfall. I'm hoping we can get to endgame. I think we're close, but no one's been able to tell me how close we actually are to the end of this thing. I keep saying, can we just go to Oberon, and no one really has an answer. But we are going to finish the robotics ward first because we're at the end of that plot line. So, okay.
He doesn't talk while you... Gotta be better.
Okay. Voila. The amazing disappearing chair. All right. My background off for the day. It sucks. I like having the background on, but, you know, it does mess with the AI background removal tool if I leave the backgrounds on, so I got to turn them off. What a shame. All right. So, guys, I'm going to go on a brief break. Okay, when I come back from break, it is time for Atomfall Endgame. As we try to complete the game, we'll see what happens, how far I get. Hopefully, we get really far today. In the meantime, enjoy some quick highlights. I'll play some highlight clips here for 10.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Watch him beg like a crackhead.
Snort, snort, Kogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
How often do I drink liquor? Well, you know I drink it majorly once a month whenever I do a marathon. And then every once in a while, I'll drink it between. I make it a rule I don't drink when I'm out anymore. So if I'm out with my wife, we go to a restaurant, I never drink. So it's only
I make it a rule.
And even then it's occasionally, you know, sometimes like once a week, maybe with my wife on our day off or something. It's not frequent. By the way, that's 11 straight streams now. 11 straight streams. We have hit my support goals. It's amazing. Thank you, guys. That is so awesome. Can we keep it up tonight? That would be cool if we could. It's 12 and climbing. What a streak. All right. Pretty awesome
That's
that
so
we've had
funny.
this streak
That's so
again
cool.
going
I remember
on. No matter what I play, you guys are supporting my streams, and I really appreciate
I want
you.
to say, or I just remember that first YouTube video was
so
of
now
the
tomorrow we have to
guys
try
in
to figure out what's the next reward because I don't know.
San Diego
This
Zoo.
morning I tried to present a new idea of what we can do for a milestone reward. Instead of me doing like DSP tries at food, I said we could try other products, starting with maybe cologne or something like that, because I have a bunch, and we could do like testing where I explain the product, I show you the bottle, I tell you the value, you know, what it smells like, what ingredients are, where to get it. I could do like a 20-minute big video informing you about different colognes that I have that I like. And then in the future, we could try new ones like first-time like smell tests to see if they're any good. And everyone said, no, this is a horrible idea. How dare you think of something different than food? We only have asked you for something different than food nonstop for months. How dare you think of something else? So I don't know what we're going to do for the next reward. We got to talk about it. Well, Jimmy Jam, I'm glad you think it's a good idea. You may be the only person.
Because Jimmy Jam is
people were very negative
certifiably
about it on the
not
first
right.
stream, to be frank. They were incredibly negative about it.
It's a bad idea.
Right. DSP sniffs it. DSP smells it. Because I said we could do it as an episode of DSP Tries It if we wanted to, but we don't have to call it that.
Have to.
Possibly Bears has gifted a membership on YouTube. That is our first contribution to the stream. So let's get that up on the leaderboard and get the momentum started here. Thank you, Possibly Bears.
I'm going to do the bad wings. You still have a chicken bake?
No, possibly 91 Bears. Excuse me. That is $3 worth of support. Every membership is worth $3 on YouTube, unless it's a higher tier. But the gifted ones are only $3.
It's funny of all the shit that Phil never remembered. The cost of a membership
I know.
and
Says, I think
what
the
he is
idea
owed.
for Cologne would be good, but people are just so boring. No, the truth is, most people who complain about anything are LARPers. What do I mean by that?
That's not LARPing.
They're not actually fans. These are the people who sit around just to crap on my streams, to crap on me. So the moment I come up with something interesting or different, oh, it's bad idea. But then they'll be the ones to sit here and say, he's doing another DSP tries it of fast food. That's so boring.
It is boring.
It's so boring. Okay, how about we try this? No, that's a bad idea. All right, let's do the fast food then. No, that's boring. So that's what I mean. I get tired of it. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's figure it out. We'll start talking about it tonight and tomorrow.
I don't know.
What would you like to see for the next the next tiered reward when we hit 30 goals? Because it might be within the next week, so we got to figure it out. I can't grill in my backyard. It's not even allowed, Black Mamba. Number one, I don't have a grill. Number two, it's not legally allowed anymore. No one can grill in my neighborhood.
Ooh, 20 years old.
Nice try. Let me get the chair cover on because we're going to start in a couple of minutes here. So let me just get this on quickly. How do you like my new shorts? That's right. My whole outfit, my whole wardrobe is new for the summer. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. How crazy. April 23rd. No.
All right. So here's the thing. We've had 11 straight streams.
The first YouTube video is coming up on its 20th year anniversary on April 23rd.
I don't want it to end.
But
basically, when I play Black Ops 6, it's very hit or miss.
Titled, that's a great trivia just
really
for the internet.
Seeing me play
titled Me at the Zoo.
These first-person
They're
shooters.
at the San Diego Zoo looking at the monkeys.
And then sometimes it's just.
I feel like we
really
saw that
slow.
on like some trivia movie, or
so
they're
I don't
like,
know how
"What's
it's going
the
to go
first?"
tonight. Honestly, I hope that we do have great support and people get excited and pumped. Keep in mind, when I'm playing these matches, I can't really interact with you guys. I got to focus on what I'm doing. It is multiplayer, and I do get worked up and everything. But hopefully it works out and we do a good job. You know, I entertain you, and hopefully we'll hit some goals tonight. I guess we'll see. First tip of the night just came in. It's $10. Thank you so much. This one says, would you shut up and play the video game we're here to pay you to play? Is that really what you're here for? Because a lot of people don't pay me to play the game. I'm serious. Last week, there was a stream that I was supposed to do, a commentary show. I didn't do it. Instead, I just sat here and talked for 2.5 hours, and I made over $200. So there you go. a lot of people are here just to hang out and interact with me. And since I play Call of Duty, I have to concentrate on it a lot. Since I don't interact with you a lot during that stream, sometimes I do better if I don't. Like I said, we actually didn't hit the goal of this 2 weeks ago. Well, actually 3 weeks ago. And I said, I'm putting it on hold. And we took a whole week off from it. Then there was the seasonal update, and we played it last week, and it did good. We actually hit the goal last week.
Done good.
So can we do that again tonight? Let's find out. You know how we could do it? Momentum. We got possibly 91 Bears giving a membership. Thank you. We got our first tip of the night. Thank you. Let's get our first super chat of the night. Let's get our first sub of the night right now. Okay. I did kill him, then I got killed through the fence. Come on, guys, let's get some support. I'm actually second place on the leaderboard with an auto shotty on this crazy fucking match. No, I would not take a trip to Iran. I would like to stay alive.
There's that racism.
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay. From the sellers, probably a biggest.
All right, so guys, thanks for being here tonight, chilling with me in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Please support the stream if you can. All right? Some gifted subs would be very nice. How about a super chat or a tip? Our goal is $150. We're around 20-something right now. What are we at right now? 28? We have hit 11 straight streams of hitting the goals. Let's keep that going.
11 straight.
Let's hit 12 tonight. Let's keep the momentum
going.
going.
Hit me something
all right?
crazy, Dasher. Pop.
Let's do it.
Always.
Keep in mind, we got some good stuff coming, like a marathon at 50 goals hit. We already talked about the possibility of either the return of viewer's choice or a special vest and hat retirement ceremony. It's going to be interesting what we figure out we want to do. Someone tipped $3 says, I was watching your podcast video on demand. I laughed hysterically at how people are trying to say that you possibly doing, you know, some testing.
I mean, I want something crazy, and I want to know
as an idea
crazy.
For the future is bad. Yet then they want you to install Linux or take weed on a stream. I know. The thing, it's just insanity. The things these people say, it's like I say, they're LARPers. The DSP tries it goals work. They do. Are you aware that now we're approaching 250 goals hit since I instituted this reward structure back in late December? We're almost at 250 goals hit. It's working. Sometimes we're hitting multiple tiered rewards in a week. People like it. But then you got people sitting in chat, I don't like it. I don't like the food. I don't like it. I don't like that. But I'm hitting my goals. So what are you talking about and what are you complaining about? Like, it doesn't make sense. If people actually didn't like it, I wouldn't hit the goals. You understand that? Like, so I'm like, all right, I'll think of some new things. Here's something new. No, I don't like it. Well, we're going to do DSP tries. I don't like that either. Here's 10 ridiculous, stupid things that no one would ever want. LARPing. It's the new thing, the new fad. Come to DSP streams and pretend to be someone who cares, yet you're someone who's literally never supported anything I've ever done. All you do is sit around complaining all fucking day. No one cares about your opinion. You're irrelevant. So I agree with you. Thank you for the $3 tip. We're now at 36. Let's keep it going, guys. All right. I'm here till around 9:30 tonight. All right. Come on, guys. Good stuff. Let's get some more support tonight. Let's hit that goal. Again, 11 straight streams we've hit the goal. Let's not have it end tonight. Let's continue that momentum. Come on, you stupid AI. Thank you very much. And please support the stream. AI. We are more than a third to our goal.
The White House
keep that streak alive, right? We're at 11. We want to get to 12 tonight and keep it rolling down for the rest of the week. Let me just get up and stretch for a bit.
I wonder how often they have to paint.
Yeah. Oh. You. If I kept walking literally one more step, I had the guy.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not playing this map. I literally hate this map. You can't melee on this map at all. It's literally just sniping across those two pathways. It's boring as fuck. I hate that. Look at this, now crashed. I hate that map. That's the worst map in the fucking game, in my opinion. Really, that's worse than the bookstore. Strong opinion, Phil. Here you go. People just can't handle strong, manly opinions. They want those wishy-washy, sissy opinions, middle of the road, riding the fence, right between their fucking taint and butt cheeks. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That map sucks. Always has, Always will. All right, guys, come on. We got another 45 minutes left on the stream. Let's get some more support. We got good momentum. We're at 60-something, right? Let's keep it rolling. Let's get it to the 150. Let's get to the 12 straight stream hitting the goals and keep that momentum moving, please. All right. Who's going to do it? Who is going to give a nice big chunk of support tonight? Let's find out.
Come on, you're losing this fight.
I can't move. I'm frozen. I still got him, though.
We've taken control.
I got frozen in place and couldn't run. He just wanted to walk. He refused to run, so I almost died to that guy who was, like, shell-shocked and didn't fire for some reason. What the fuck? Did you see that? Dude, you can't make it up. My knife literally passed through their body with the animation. Like, what else would you like me to do to make that work? What a piece of crap. Oh, now I gotta leave the match because the troll found it. How stupid. Literally point blank goes right through her body. Zero connection. Get the fuck out of here. Treyarch, you lazy fucks. You lazy fuck game developers, man. It's pathetic shit. Ugh. She's good. 17 kills, 28 assists. Yeah, Storm is like the meant to be like an
a
assist
dart
buffer,
seeker.
right? Like
I'm sure. Something tells me the Palace of Versailles.
No, I don't think that was skill-based matchmaking. Right? That's just the game being awful. Literally, again, we're at the beginning. I was right in front of the entire enemy team standing there. Swipe, swipe. They're right there. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Nothing, 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 nothing. Then her, I literally passed through the body. No connection. So why am I playing? If I'm a ghost and I can't touch the opponents, why am I playing this first-person shooter, right? Lucky. Come on, guys. Let's get some support. I'm kicking ass with the knife tonight. That's what I mean. I like doing this game. I really do. And mouse and keyboard, this is actually quite fun. But I need to make sure that you guys are going to support it. Or else I got to play other stuff. I want to play this. I like this. So, guys, we're going to need a rallying at the end here if we're going to hit the goal and keep the momentum going, which obviously I would like to do.
That good moment.
Please support the stream tonight if you have not yet. And let's go. Here we go. So, guys, listen. Lance just did another 5-sub bomb. All right. We can't have it all be on Lance. Lance has been supporting so much lately. So that gets us up to $89 of support. But now I only have time for 1 to 2 more matches. I can only stay for about another 20 minutes or so. Okay? So we got to get that support right now at the end. We are now close to the goal. The momentum is there. Let's hit the goal. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a tip. Don't let it all be on Lance. All right? Let's hit it.
Come on, man.
Excuse me. That's right. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Now that's an old quote. All right, come on.
Now that's an old quote.
Let's hit it, guys. Get that support here now during this match. Let's hit the goal by the end of this round right now. Okay? Let's do it. Nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do.
Can we get some of the support to end the stream, please? We're so close to hitting the goal.
Support to end the stream. Does that mean he...
Last match of the night, guys. Last match to support this stream and hit that goal 12 straight and get our momentum going towards our next reward at 30 goals hit. Let's hit it right now. Let's do it tonight, right now. This is the last chance. I can't stay late after this match. I'm out of here to upload.
Can't stay late.
Thumbnails. Get the fuck out. So let's go now. Yeah. I'm gonna go hamming. I'm gonna go ham sniping. I wasn't sniping all night, so I was very rusty.
That's so funny. Okay.
Yeah, guys. I mean, what do you want me to do? I gotta go. I can't play unless we do an incredibly fast match. I have to go.
What with the Kindle?
It sucks that apparently I just got put on the front page, but I gotta go. It's the end of
tried
my
to take a
stream.
screen cap of one of the graphic novels.
I'm sure Kickstaff didn't know that it was my final.
I did like 4 times. Yeah.
There's not going to be any more contributions. Relax. Thank you to those who did hang out tonight.
In Hoopla, but Libby lets you.
I do.
Libby lets you.
Right. Good stuff. Good night tonight.
Or Kindle.
Sucks you can't win them all, right? Excuse me.
But Hoopla.
Still had a good night with Call of Duty. Thanks to those who hung out with me. Thanks to those who supported the stream. I appreciate you. It was still very fun.
Does not appreciate.
Headphones now. All right. Good stuff.
Where?
Okay. Those who like Call of Duty, I only get to play it like once a week. You know, I don't go too crazy with it. I enjoy playing it when I play it. It's silly fun at this point, but I don't go too seriously
from the government
either.
Went to
you know, I don't take it that crazy.
Get a visual.
I like the Ninja Turtles event. I played the hell
I don't know
out
if
of
he's
that
a lawyer
one,
or
I
a
only play it like once a week now.
Salvador.
But thanks to those who chilled. Thanks to those who supported. Thanks to those who hung out. It was a good time, and I had fun.
He was denied.
I always have fun when I play this on PC. Like, let me just tell you, playing this on PC the last 3
that's
months has
probably
been
what it is. He
so
just did
much of an improvement and so different when I was playing it all those years on console. I'm so happy I became a PC gamer because this game is infinitely better on PC with keyboard and mouse.
I got a uranium story for you.
Good stuff. Until next time, next week.
Asher Pie.
Okay. All right, guys. I gotta get out of here. I stayed late to do that one extra match. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Didn't hit the goal. It's all good.
That gives off the.
There's nothing we can do. I keep getting front page on Kick when either I'm doing something incredibly boring, like a half an hour of cutscenes in Like a Dragon last night, or tonight when I gotta quit. I'm at the end of my stream.
What?
You know, I've been streaming all day. Nothing I can do about that. All right.
Oh, good. That's huge. Nice.
Thank you. Phew, I'm so sweaty, so hot in here today. Thank you all for a great streaming day. Tomorrow, what are we up to? Level 1 podcast in the morning, covering whatever news is going on. Or whatever. Oh, by the way, Cherry Ice Cool, let me get you that added to the leaderboard.
When your OG friend comes for you. And I mean, that should be the way he's acting should be a red flag to anyone that's a friend of Ethan. You will go crazy.
And then after the Level 1 podcast, it will be Endgame of Atomfall. I'm thinking I might even beat Atomfall tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we have to finish the robotics wing quest line, which we're almost to the end of, or are at the end of right now. And then it's just, I think, doing the central processing, whatever it's called. I think that unlocks Oberon, and then I think that's the end of the game. Now, I could be wrong, but there's a strong possibility we may be getting at least to the end of Atomfall tomorrow, okay? And then tomorrow night, it is the conclusion of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So we may actually beat 2 games tomorrow and get them out of the rotation, which would obviously be perfect because it means that moving forward, we could all focus on new games. We got a new game starting next week. So that would be absolutely great for our timing and our schedule. So we'll see how it goes. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Great stream tonight. I wish you all the best. Please have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow.
He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo, woo. Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
I'll have you know, I was walking through my neighborhood today, and my neighbors complimented me on the shirt. They saw me wearing it. They're like, wow. Well, 'tis the season. Today's a warm day. It's time for that kind of clothing. I said, absolutely, and that's why I'm wearing it. And I walked right up the street, and they were watching me. They were like, I swear that actually did happen, too.
And watch it on the...
Do my neighbors know I'm a streamer? Some of them do. Some of them know what I do. Most of them do not, but some of them know what I do. I mean, notably the ones that have been around for a long time. No, because remember I got swatted 10 years ago?
Some gamer shit. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of gamer shit.
So when I got swatted, of course, everyone was asking what happened, why'd the cops show up, and we had to explain, you know, I'm a streamer, and someone called the cops and lied and did this horrible thing. And so they were like, oh, okay, that's why that happened, you know?
Contract from before you showed up. I expect it to be honored. And what's it say?
Oh, Santa.
Just standing there. disabled the turret, but now this door doesn't open. How do I open this door?
How do I open it?
Where are we right now? The interchange? This is a different way to get into the interchange. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know if we're supposed to take out the robots. I really don't even know what we're doing in robotics, honestly. That guy just didn't move. He's stuck. Is he stuck there? I think he might actually be stuck. Oh, wait, we're back at the entrance. We went in a circle. Huh. Okay, maybe he's stuck because he's not moving. Console A, push.
Ethan's gonna cry.
That just did. Oh, he's coming back now. God damn this asshole. We pushed the button, but I don't know what it does. Oh, look. There's 3 buttons you have to push to get the door to open. See that? All right, we pushed 1 button. There's 2 more we have to get.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is this dude
that is 3 minus 1, Phil.
Look, he won't move. Wait, is he even working? Is he active?
Go out there, Phil.
Did he deactivate? Did he glitch?
Games don't glitch anymore.
I don't know. He's just standing there doing nothing. All right, let's save again. I don't know what's going on. He's just kind of standing around doing nothing. What the?
Nice. Phil's done. Post. He's save scumming this? A special place in hell for save.
Vinci says, I just watched it. I wonder if it was up to the employees how much pickle juice gets put in. Mine was really like pickle juice. It was gross and it actually hurt my stomach. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't work there.
Yeah, mine just tasted like lemonade. It tasted nothing like pickle juice. So this robot, for some bizarre reason, can't see through the glass. But when I walk out there, it knew I was there. Here's another one. Now I gotta get to console B.
B.
The glass. But when I walk out there, it knew I was there. Turn off that turret. Yep. I think that's it right there. There's a central room. Maybe we can get some items. Right here.
Huh? Turret song.
That should be all 3. Up here. Head office. We don't have the card yet. We gotta go to where she locked herself in the weapons thing to get to the head office.
And Phil is spending all his thinking power today.
Here we go. There it is. This is it. This is the room she was in and she died.